Welcome to the Veritas BI Command Center. We are looking at the Veritas BI Platform's primary monitoring interface, a platform designed to move beyond traditional KPI. Here, we don't just measure profit, we measure the UCAE, Universal Collective Ascension Engine, and IFS, Internal Filter Score, to determine the long-term viability of a regional entity. The UCAE score. This is our readiness metric. It calculates technological power multiplied by civilizational competency. It tells us if a region has the wisdom to handle the tools it possesses. The IFS, Internal Filter Score. This represents the holistic health of the region over time. It's a calculus of stability, integrating factors from initial deployment to the current state. Dynamic borders. Notice the color-coded borders. These aren't static. As the server updates every 10 seconds, these borders shift from teal, optimal, to yellow, stable, or red, critical, based on real-time data influx. Contextual descriptions. Each factor provides a specific breakdown, such as our financial stability, team cohesion, TC factor, and strategic alignment, which influences the orbit of our digital twin satellites. Visual logic. To the right is the digital twin. This is a 3JES-powered spatial representation of the data. The dual cores represent the UCAE and IFS. Notice the heartbeat pulse. As scores drop, the pulse rate increases, creating a subconscious sense of urgency for the operator. The satellites. The orbiting nodes represent our contributing factors. Their distance and speed from the core indicate how much influence that specific factor is currently exerting on the regional stability. Interactive interrogation. By hovering, we can interrogate the core to see the exact alignment and stability metrics without leaving the visual flow. Full screen functionality. Clicking on the full screen link transitions the user to a bigger view of the glass brain. Now, looking at the top-level metrics, we see a strong UCAE, but a slightly more volatile IFS. While these numbers give us the what, the insight summary at the bottom provides the so what. Our engine has synthesized the contributing factors, specifically balancing that high team cohesion against the lagging strategic alignment. As you can see in the summary text, stable, monitor internal metrics, no immediate intervention for Eastern Coalition. This is a critical takeaway for leadership. Despite the recent supply chain shock noted in our financial stability factor, the protocol's logic determines that the internal team resilience is high enough to absorb the impact without external intervention. It effectively filters out the noise, telling the operator, stay the course but keep a close eye on those internal communication silos. While our scores and insights tell us the health of the entity, the region metadata section provides the necessary environmental context. This is where the Veritas BI platform maps digital metrics to physical reality. For this specific instance, we are looking at the Asia operational zone. You can see the scope of this data covers major hubs, including China, Japan, India, and South Korea, among others. The most vital data points for an operator here are the bottom two fields, conflict status, currently listed as low. This explains why, despite some strategic alignment issues we saw earlier, the overall system isn't in a state of alarm. Life cycle stage. The region is categorized as ascending golden age. This metadata is crucial because it acts as a multiplier for our scores. A financial stability score of 65 is interpreted much more optimistically in an ascending life cycle than it would be in a declining one. It gives leadership the geographical and historical lens needed to make an informed decision for the Eastern Coalition. Instant context. Shift. When we switch regions, the entire dashboard, including the 3D model, the metadata, and the life cycle stage, resynchronizes. We move from ascending to stagnating instantly. Live intelligence. Below the visualizer, we have our live feed. This isn't just generic news. It's filtered intelligence from CNBC, BBC, and Reuters, specifically curated for the operational zone selected. The Veritas.bi dashboard turns abstract data into a living organism. For a CEO or a head of state, this answers the question, is my organization under too much load? Instantly, without reading a 50-page PDF.